ZAPS, number 171, Zombie Apocalypse Pandemic Survival. I'm your host, Chris Borges, of the Chris Borges First the Beast podcast. Thank you all for tuning in today. Kicking off the summertime, I guess springtime, summertime right now. Super duper, I'm I'm feeling the weather right now. It's just, I'm feeling the weather, and it's super super duper. How do you say? Um, very very It's very very hot. It's very very hot. It's like have you guys seen the Maze Runner? It's like scorched trials hot. It's like lower 90s, lower to mid 90s today. As we're looking here at the weather report, like about 90s, low 90s, mid 90s, 90-degree weather today. Very very hot. And it's cooling down obviously once it hits about sunset time here in California, in SoCal, Southern California, Orange County. It's very very super duper hot, like 12 to like 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. But then once it hits 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, that's when the sun starts going down and it cools very very quickly. So here in the States, it's the weather's very very drastic. It's it's like a very. I notice in California the weather is mostly like a very it's very extreme. It's very like it's either just really hot in the daytime, and then nighttime it gets fairly cold. Especially wintertime, it gets super cold. Like you can almost see your breath at like peak winter times. So cold. But overall, it doesn't snow. Over here, the most you gotta be worried about is like pure afternoon, like 12 to like 3 o'clock, solid in the afternoon. Daytime, you have to be careful over here because it gets scorching hot. Like you don't want to be. It's almost like you don't want to be outside at that time because it's so hot. Like the sun is literally like desert magnifying glass piercing hot. It's like kind of scary. It's like when you go into your car, you definitely want like a gallon of cold water or something, or like a breezer, like a air mist, like a cold air mist breezer. It's so hot, so, and you want your AC on full blast cold. That's how it is. But other than that, looking like a beautiful day though overall. About 4 or 5, 6 o'clock should be very beautiful, perfect weather. Instead of super hot or super cold, it's like right in that beautiful spot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock today. That's what usually time I usually go to the beach because it's just nice weather out. But if I'm there, just to jam and just chill. But if I'm there to go surfing, usually I'd probably want to be there in the morning time, morning to like afternoon time ish. It's probably the best time, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 in the afternoon. I believe that's usually when I catch like the best waves, throughout that time of the day. Pure afternoon time. Um, as well too as I wanted to say, checking out the waves today. Obviously, looks like a 1 to 2 foot mushy, glassy day. Like 1 to 2 foot glassy day. With occasional nice waves coming in every like hour or so. For every 45 minutes, every hour 30, probably like a nice big wave or two will come in. So very small day today, 1 to 2 foot glassy. Lot full house at the main beaches and stuff, the main areas. Huntington Beach, probably, like Newport, all that kind of stuff. The beach is probably super packed right now, all at the main spots, where the piers are and all that kind of stuff. So, or just where there's the beach parking. So really really cool stuff. Amazing, just amazing. Super full packed day. Tells a lot of people out right now. um for for Zaps today, Zombie Apocalypse Pandemic Survival, we have coming right up, going right to my store, eBay store right here, and we're checking out. If you guys would like to support the channel, I do have. If you check it out right here, we'll just cancel that because this is already going. If you get, this is my eBay store. If you get Borges Bay 1, if you guys would like to support the channel, I do have right here books available for sale. Here's one, The Damned. This is my third. This is my second novel I've ever written. I have over over 1,000 copies each for each book, and these are what the books look like right here. That's what you'll be getting in the mail if you decide to support my channel, support me. The Damned by Chris Borges is just a paperback fiction novella book. It's a really good read. I definitely highly recommend it. I'm very inspired by Stephen King and just a lot of authors in general. And I have a gazillion copies. I have thousands upon thousands of copies of the same book available. And I don't have just one. I have The Damned available for sale. I have my third novel, Hawaiian Haunting paperback fiction novel, for sale. Here's the book right here. And each book I've taken a very long time to write, so they're definitely worth a read. They're very awesome books, and I highly recommend checking them out if you haven't so yet. Bay Eyes is what to my first installment, my first book I've ever written. Here's the book right here. Very small one, but definitely a cool read nonetheless. My first one, first go. So they all have over 100. They have 100 available right now, and you can get one if you like to support my channel. As well as I do also have as well too paintings available for sale. If we check them out right here, scroll down to third row. There should be. Let's see. Oh, I guess it switches. There it is. So there's one. My first one right here is my first painting. Chris Borges paintings, number 1 out of 1,000 set. My Seascape original art collection, a calm, easy day. It's a reprint. All of them are reprints obviously on canvas. Here's what it looks like right here. Going forward, if you like to support my channel and get one, it's $69.95 plus a $14.95 ship. And as well too, going back, I have one more up, but I can't find it. Scrolling to, if you like to support my channel, you can get any of these items too. I have hundreds upon hundreds of items available. Yeah, and it's not letting me find it right now. Well, there's that one. And there it is. Chris Borges paintings, number 2 out of 1,000 seascape set. A windy back porch afternoon, this one's called. This is an actual reprint, so I have over 100 available copies. As you can see, 100 available. I have thousands upon thousands available right here, and this is just a copy, canvas reprint copy on top of obviously wood frame canvas in the back. Beautiful little seascape picture. I'm a seascape artist as well as a live portrait artist. And this one goes for $79.95 plus a $14.95 ship. And as well too as if you guys still like to support my channel and not like to get my original works, you can also get any of these other things. See if there's something you like. I have tons of stuff from knickknacks, shoes. Patriots, 4-power cell, portable solar power banks. I have T-shirts, CDs, video games, wallets, tech decks, vinyls, shirts, long sleeves, jackets, all kind of clothing wear, from socks to pants to shirts to jackets, all that kind of stuff. Just check it out. Shoes, shoelaces. I have Pokemon cards, all kind of stuff available here. Hats, sunscreen, obviously. Some shoes. I have bowls. I have auto mechanic tools. I have fishing gear and accessories, reels, pens, all kind of stuff like that. I have music gear available, music gear and accessories available, electronics, gadgets, all that kind of stuff. So a lot of cool little things for you guys to check out. Some nice Nike shoes right there. So yeah, there's a whole bunch, 100 upon 100 things for the sports channel. Check it out and see if there's something that you like. And message me if you find out if you find this out through my actual channel. Just give me a message on my Facebook or on my eBay rather, or my YouTube channel email. Just shoot me an email or a message, and I'll give you a discount for sure if you like to get something, for sure. Just for being a subscriber, friend, family member, no problem. Getting right back to the podcast, the ZAPS Zombie Apocalypse Pandemic Survival here on YouTube. As you can tell, I'm still a very baby, very baby YouTube channel. I guess you'd call it a reselling / vlog life kind of daily YouTube channel kind of a thing. I don't know what exactly they call it these days. There's so many names for it. But I guess I'm called a YouTuber. Yeah, and it's It's if you guys don't know, I also do Anchor as well too. Anchor and Spotify. I record at the exact same time. That's why I'm holding my phone up right here. I usually put it like right over here on top of my laptop, but I don't know. I just feel like it's not catching my vocals very well, so I'm just getting it closer up. So getting off track here, but we're getting right back on topic. So what do we have for up today for Zaps number 171? We have this just sold a few days ago or yesterday or whatever. It's called Onimusha, Blade Warriors, Sony PS2 2004 edition, disc only. So I think I got this off a huge lot. I got like thousands of video games literally off this guy about probably like last year, the year before, and just been selling them individually. So here's Onimusha. I think so. I basically paid about like literally like 20 cents for this, maybe a quarter. If I'm going high up there, I probably paid like 20 cents to a quarter for this one, and it sold just yesterday for 16.95. So extremely amazing profits right there. Probably spent about a solid $3-4 roughly to pack it up and ship it. So overall, made about $10 to $12 pure profit, plus my quarterback. So it's great profits right there. I'm glad to see that goal. I definitely need room inside my video game CD slot bag and stuff like that. I need to get more CD slot bags. Um, other than that, for Zaps, I try to keep it very short and simple, like 5 minute, 10 minute podcasts at the most. So just did that sale for today. Not much else going on except for, just for my eBay. I'm actually getting it very, very filled up. So if you look at Borges Bay one right here, this is my thing. Um, I have to post up a ton more. I probably have a good solid 1,000 more I have to post up. So anyway, like I don't know, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 1,000 more items I have to post up before I can get an increase. Before I increase it again. So I got a ton of work ahead of me. I'm gonna be showing you guys my daily top 10. I have to actually sift through a whole bunch of vinyl records that I own, because I have to get all the ones that are already posted up neatly organized and in a stack before I can post all the ones that aren't posted up yet. If you guys follow what I'm saying, I have to like organize all my I have to organize all my vinyls to repost them properly. So got that for work going on right now. And as well too as Zaps. Well, my Zaps Zaps is a very tough thing for me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It seems as though as every single day I wake up, and I'm just being completely honest and upfront with you guys, just because this is like what Zaps is mostly pertaining to is just my life and my business and stuff like that. And showing you guys what sells, what doesn't, and showing you guys new items and dropping some knowledge on the items and just my life and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it just seems like there's a major problem with actually my Zaps. Um, yep, and this is gonna happen. Son of a bitch. Well, I'm tired of this mic dropping on me, so I'm sorry you guys, but I'm to fix this right in the middle of the podcast. That's how it is. That's just how it is. There's always a million problems going on. That's how my my days usually go. That's just how it goes. When you're living life, you're gonna run into a gazillion problems when you first start out. Before you make $1 million, you're gonna run into a million problems that you have to figure out and solve. And I just solved that problem because my mic was slipping down and it just kept falling, just automatically. And I just fixed it by getting my little flathead screwdriver, sticking it into this little flathead screwdriver slot, and it just cranked it up until it just tightened. So now it don't move at all. So fix that. Um, as well as, yeah. Other than that, you guys, the ZAPS has been running strong. I've been making a lot of money. I have a lot of items and a lot of business to take care of. Um, I have a ton of things going on, you guys. So if we just look right here at the About Me section of ZAPS, so this is basically what's going on right now. Is on top of working a full-time job, as you can see right here, it says active full-time worker. I'm an eBay seller, so I'm working on Borges Bay 1, which is what we're doing right now, Borges Bay 1. Borges Bay 1 is, in fact, connected to ZAPS. So what you guys are listening to right now is the ZAPS daily YouTube channel, Zombie Apocalypse Pandemic Survival. It's a daily podcast by me, hosted by me. And so I'm also an eBay seller. So I have it's my store, Borges Bay 1. On top of that, what you're seeing right now, I work a active full-time job. So I'm working a full-time job, as well as I'm working on my third album. I'm a musician in my own music project called Lays. I'm the Volks guitar and everything else. I also am an author. Those books I just showed you. So I'm an author. I write novels. So I have 3 published novels available on eBay, Amazon, and Barnes and Noble stores worldwide. Obviously, I showed you guys in the beginning of the podcast. Book 1, Bay Eyes. Book 2. This is how I keep organized, you guys. This is like how I keep organizing and how I manage to do all of this at once. So this is book 2, The Damned. Book 3, A Hawaiian Haunting, that I showed you guys. And book 4 is coming out pretty soon, that I'm working on currently. It's coming soon. Just like it says, currently in production, but coming very soon in the next couple months. Book 4, Some Things Were Sacred, plus an animated short film for it. So as you guys can understand, I'm super busy. Book 5, Flow to the Skyfaller, its own short film movie. An animation movie and an actual short film movie coming out, you guys. So I got a movie and an animation coming out, as well as another book, as well as working a full-time job, as well as doing ZAPS, as well as doing my eBay, as well as being a musician on my third album, as well as making a video game. And look at this too, you guys. I got this too, GCTCBK. So these are actually the titles, the very first initial of the title of the next books coming out. So obviously you can see I have 1, 2, 3 more, 5 other books coming out as well too that haven't been announced publicly yet. These are just like previews, trailers to what you guys are seeing right there. This is actually the initial of the very first wording of the name of the actual my newest novels that are in the works. They're in the works. I already have them out in my mind, and I fleshed it out pretty good on paper, but I really have to really flesh it out on paper and make the whole storyline over 50K words. So obviously it's a process, plus the cartoons, all that kind of stuff, all like the pictures and drawings and stuff like that. So there's a lot of work involved in all of this stuff, as well as on top of all that, you guys. Premiere dates for all this stuff, the animation, the books, and all that kind of stuff. As well as I'm releasing on Steam and Nintendo Switch this September 4th, 2022 of this year, I'm a video game creator. I'm making a Hawaiian Haunting, as well as I have 2 other video games in the works. So I have 3 in total, 3 video games. And the video games, is an extremely tough sport. I mean, not sport, but it's an extremely tough craft. You really have to know what you're doing to make that stuff come to life and stuff. So on top of that, I'm also a wave photographer. I do G-clay photography. I'm an inventor. I make certain items and knickknacks and things that I create as well too. So as well as I do live portrait art. I do live portraits, and I do um trying to make a bodyboarding video, a bodyboarding video game, and also a bodyboarding short film movie for YouTube. Just its own little bodyboarding channel because I love bodyboarding a lot. I have bodyboarding on there, fishing, just a lot of like fun stuff that I do. I like to film that stuff. So a lot of stuff going on, you guys. Lot of amazing things going on. Thing is, as you can tell, time constraint, major, major time constraint because I want all this stuff to be in fruition right now and completed and done. Not gonna happen. Okay, because there's something that's called life, real life, and you only have so much time in the day. You know, because you have to sleep a certain amount of hours. So when you wake up, at least when I wake up, I'm in a mad rush to get all the basics done: the laundry, the breakfast, the lunch, cleaning, organizing, keeping everything nice and neat, taking a shower, basic bodily functions, doing errands, grocery shopping, going to the post office, dropping off mail orders and stuff like that. On top of that, organizing my room, organizing my work things good, then doing the ZAPS, then working my full-time job, then coming home, and then working on any of the other things that I do, from the making the music, if I'm gonna make music that night, or work on my book, or work on eBay more, my eBay store, or I'm gonna work on my newest book, or I'm gonna work on my video game at night. So that all that kind of stuff. So I do a whole bunch of all that kind of stuff, and tell you guys what, my days are completely crammed. It's very tight. Every single day, every moment is very slotted. It's very organized. There's a reason why it's this way. It's because I'm trying to complete this mission that I'm on with all these things. Because why? Why do I do it? Because I don't have to do it. It's just I want to because I love the challenge. I love to see if it's possible because it's so hard just to do regular things in life, just to do the regular thing, that I wanted to see if it was possible to make really cool things happen just with my everyday life. And even though it's been so hard to make this stuff happen every single day, um I feel so proud of myself that this stuff is actually happening because it's so difficult to do, to cram it in, to make it happen every single day. Like it really, I've sacrificed a lot of my time from the music to learning about selling in general, buying, selling, interacting with people, and doing business trades and stuff online. Learning about all this stuff, learning about how to make video games and how to make movies, actual movies, film and direct them and act in them. How to make animation drawings and stuff like that, how to do live portrait artwork, how to do just do seascape paintings in general, and G-clay photography, taking pictures of waves and sunsets and stuff like that. All this stuff is what I really enjoy doing. Um, very thankful for it. Very thankful for all of it. Thankful and grateful. Thing is, it's very taxing on me mentally and physically. All of it. It's very difficult. There's no way around it. It's just tough. All of it. There's no way around it. If you look at my YouTube channels and you look at my eBay store, everything it's pretty clean. And it's getting worked on. It's getting, all of this is getting done just by me. I don't have a team behind me. I wish I did because things would get done a thousand times faster. So I wish I could pay for a small group of people to be working on my things 24/7 because that'd be amazing and I'd really appreciate it. The thing is, um, I'm just not at that level yet, but I will be in the future. And yeah, it's just been so eye opening, and that's why, because I know, and that's why I always consider myself a beginner and a student at life in general, because as soon as I think I know it all, I'll open one door that I'll just venture into, and it leads to this whole other thing. It always does. To this whole other universe I didn't even know existed in real life. It's the craziest thing. I mean, it sounds insane, what I'm saying. Sounds absolutely insane. I get that. If I was listening to myself talk, I would think that I'm insane. I would think the person that I'm listening to is insane. The thing is, it's not. It's that's the craziest part about it. It's I'm not lying to you guys. Like, I'm telling you, it's the truth. Like, I know about life. It's crazy. It's crazy at a very, very microscopic and universal level. It's very, very insane. I mean, it's crazy because I think I know a lot, but the thing is, but I know in my heart, I think in my brain, I think I know a ton of stuff, but I know in my heart, I haven't even scratched the surface of this thing, this beast, this organism, this entity that is real life. Um, and it's just absolutely amazing, all this stuff. You know what I mean? It's just insane. And it's insanely difficult to do any morsel of a thing on it every single day. I notice I'm struggling. There's no word to describe it. Greatly. Um, Struggling unsurmountably. Insanely. There's no way I could describe how much I struggle every single day to get anything done. But that's what it takes, to at that at that choke point, to really just keep going, like almost like you're dead, but you're just kind of just grabbing on and just doing things. It's hard to breathe after a while. It's like, goddamn, it's like super hard to breathe out here. Super hard to breathe. So I can't even catch my freaking breath. I'm working. It's because I'm working. I'm always talking. I'm always doing things. I'm always moving. And it's hard to even catch a breath these days, So as I get older, I notice that. It's getting harder to breathe. It feels like it's just like everything's weighing me down, and I'm getting the air sucked out of me just from work and movement in general. So that's what's going on. This is real life. It's samurai expert, dojo jin, difficult to get anything done. You literally have to be a sensei, samurai, ancient warrior ninja, to get anything done. So, to get anything real done, let's just put it that way. To get anything like that's actually worth in real life done. And so that was the best tasting water I've had in a long time because I'm so tired. But the thing is, what I'm trying to say to you guys is, man, super hard, you guys. I'm not trying to like get emotional or cry right now. I really am not. I'm like not like, even if it sounds like it, I'm not. I'm not emotional at all right now. I'm just trying to explain to you guys the difficulty of my life and the work that I'm doing right now to come to fruition. And yeah, I just want to commend this. Just this difficulty. I just want to just acknowledge it right now. I'm just acknowledging shit's hard. This stuff is hard to do. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Um, I'm battling myself. I'm battling everything spiritually right now. I'll tell you guys the truth. I'm getting. I've dove in right back, completely into my spirituality and just my spiritual what I believe in and stuff like that, just good God stuff and all that kind of stuff. So because I've been struggling, I mean, it really took a toll on me, and things there's been certain things that just got out of control, and so I just now I've stopped cold turkey, got back right with my spirit, with the spirit, with my spiritual with my spiritual side, and really taking that to heart to combat all these negative things that I'm doing every single day that are weighing me down physically, health wise, emotionally, spiritually, all that stuff. So that's all I wanted to say is I see it and I'm battling it and I'm fighting it every single day, and I'm sealing that negative stuff away from my life always, and I'm only letting in positive reinforcement and good things. That's all I do. Every single day I just fight it. I fight it. You know, that invisible wall. I put it up. So I fight the good fight, you know, because I just know about all this stuff. I feel like I'm scratching the surface a little bit, and I'm starting to really realize and see what's going on every single day. I have a mountain of vinyls and a small mountain of CDs, literally. Right here before me. It's right here. I mean, I could show you guys. I'm so tired I can't even lift it up, but here's one of them. Here's just a little front piece of it. Here's a vinyl. I literally have a mountain of vinyls and a mountain of CDs I have to post up, and I only can post up like 10 per day. You know, I wish I could post them all up. I wish it was done and neatly stacked so I wouldn't have to deal with it. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't want to move at all anymore. I don't want to move. But that's what it takes to make an actual business is you have to grab a grip anywhere you can and just do it. There's no other way around it. You have to go through the crazy process. You know, there's definitely a process taking place right now. A crazy process, because there's like all these spiritual videos I have to look up and take notes on, just to battle with battle spiritually, just all the negativity and bad stuff in the world trying to attack me in my life. So I have to do that. I have to do probably like a full day's worth of study and note taking and organizing and applying all that stuff into my life and have it in front of me every day. And on top of that, there's a couple other videos I have to watch on just self realization, self consciousness, and just being a better person in general videos and stuff like that I have to look up. Those are like an hour each. I've seen like 2 of them I have to watch. Besides that, I have to organize the CDs and the vinyls. I have to fill up my eBay store. Absolutely. I have to absolutely fill it up. So, because I'm not going to just let it just be empty, you know. I'm not going to just let it just be empty. Yeah, there's a couple hundred items in there, 300-400 items, whatever. But if you guys don't know this, but I have to post up like 1,000, maybe even 2,000 items. That's a lot of items to post. It's a lot of things. I can only post like, if I'm lucky, 10 a day. If I'm Super Saiyan flying through stuff, maybe 20 at the most, 15 to 20 tops, for sure. So I'm not gonna, from now on, I'm not letting my work schedule make me miss another ZAPS, for one. I'm not gonna So ZAPS is happening. This is ZAPS number 171, and there's going to be 172 tomorrow, and 173 the next day, and 174. I'm not letting it slip anymore, no matter what. No matter what. The process if you guys don't know, the process for me to wire everything up, the webcam, the laptop, the focus, all the extension cords and all that kind of stuff to make it fit properly, to make it work properly is so difficult. You guys have no idea. This is like what you guys are witnessing right now is an absolute miracle that I even know how to do all this stuff. I don't know how I know how to do all this stuff. I just do it. I just figured it out. I'm a computer nerd. I listen to crazy ass people on YouTube talking about tech gear and stuff, like a lot. Or I've done so in the past. That's how I've retained the knowledge. But yeah, that's what I do, man. I do this, you know, and feels good. It feels good. I'm making stuff happen in my life. Feels super super rewarding. But thing is, I'm nowhere close to complete or finished on all the stuff that I was talking about. Nowhere near close to finished. There's an I mean, there's no way to describe it. There's an insurmountable amount of work that needs to be done to get all this stuff finished. So, and that's what I wanted. Basically, that's what I wanted you all to let you guys know is that I'll put it this way: if I make all this stuff come into real life and really happen, perfectly and solidly executed, like I'm talking like excellence, like Mortal Kombat excellence, like Sub Zero, Scorpion, Raiden, Liu Kang, finish him, fight, and at the end, fatality and excellence. If I make this excellence, if I make it that perfect and everything solidly finished, this whole project I have going on in its entirety, I'll tell you what, guys. If I make it come to if I make it come to fruition, I'll be freaking proud, bro. I'll be so proud of myself, like super proud of myself. Because right now I'm proud. I'm happy. I'm stoked. Like things are getting done and it's slowly building. But once I see all this stuff come to real life and done like with excellence, perfectly executed, oh my god, I'll probably celebrate or something. I'll probably do something really cool. I'll go out to maybe Chuck E. Cheese by myself, get like a cheese pizza with cheese breadsticks, something. I'll go to the beach, have a beach day, and just go fishing. Do with my boombox and like my little radio and like fishing gear. I'll do something really cool to celebrate that moment when everything's finished. Until then, I'm gonna keep my head down. I'm gonna go to work every single day. I'm gonna bust my butt, and I'm gonna come home and I bust my butt some more on all this stuff until it's all completed. And there's been a lot of wrongdoings at night. At night, I've been really slacking big time, just because I didn't know how to handle my nighttime shift. I'm not talking about my work. I'm talking about just when I come home. I don't know how to handle, or I'm not managing myself correctly to get any type of work done at night. It's more like I'm kind of just coming down off of work. I'm kind of just trying to get back to my even. Like it's almost like my body or my blood flow or like my whatever it is, my brain or whatever it is it feels like it gets depleted of energy or like whatever, or gets skewed, and then I need to calm down and relax and listen to music for a very extensive amount of time at night. Music that I love feels like to even out, to just get back to normal and like to feel okay again. And then once that's done, once I get that fix in, I come inside my bedroom on my bed, and I usually just like watch some YouTube or like a quick movie, and then I'll fall asleep because there's not enough time, and I'm just super tired at that point. Thing is, I'm aware of that situation, and I don't like it. I don't like that come down, and I feel like it's a lot of hours and a lot of nighttime opportunity, precious hours at night that I could be used to working on this business and finishing it. I could be writing my book as soon as I come home. Just maybe take a shower and just lay in bed, write my book for an hour or two, maybe 3, 4, whatever it takes, until I get tired and then fall asleep. call it a day. At least then I will be getting something in that's actually making a difference in this project that I have going, this business. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that need to change fully. Not there needs to be not a complete reorganization of the way I do things, but there needs to be a lot of tightening up in some loose ends, and that's definitely a loose end. I consider that what I'm doing, because what I'm doing is I'm patrolling myself. Is what I'm literally doing. I'm critiquing and I'm controlling my own mind, because my brain wants to do whatever it's gonna do. The Chris Borges inside my brain, the one that's running this whole show, the brain of the operation, knows what it wants to do, and it will do anything it can, including, so my patrolling subconscious is, let's just say, it's above my brain, and it's patrolling its laziness, it's fuckery, or whatever you want to call it, like it's shenanigans. It's that lazy side of me, bypassing, computer systems in my brain to unlock the lazy side where I can just go sit down outside for a few hours and just sip on a drink and just vibe out. Because that's what it wants to do. It wants to be lazy and sit down. But the patrolling, militia in my subconscious mist form, like patrolling heavens above me, truly knows that, in my heart knows that there's no time for that. There's no time to hang out and be lazy outside, even though it wants to do it so bad. What needs to take place is more work. Even for that 1, 2, 3, 4 hours I get home. Because that 1, 2, 3, 4 hours every single night will be the key factor in me actually finishing all this stuff in a good time frame. Because at the rate I'm at now, all this stuff is going to get finished in 3 years. I want all this stuff finished this year. I want my eBay completely filled up, even with the increase, filled up, solid, selling stuff, good to go. I want my third music album, knocked out, recorded, 10, 12 songs on it, and out on online stores everywhere, and merch selling. I want all of 10 of my novels finished. I want Floater the Skyfaller actual movie where I'm directing and acting in it finished, edited, filmed, finished. I want Some Things Are Sacred animation movie finished. I want my video game, as well the other 2 video games that I'm making, finished. So the thing is, in order to make all this stuff happen, there needs to be a complete tightening and patrolling, and re-ruling of what needs to be taking place every day. Because that's the only way. At this rate, this stuff ain't going to get done for 3, 4 years. For sure. But I'm trying to make it happen so everything gets done this year. And I'll do whatever it takes. Today is the day of salvation and retribution. Today is the day that I'm actually going to make a difference in my business. Because you know what? I've been doing this for a long time, you guys. 10, 20 years now I've been working. eBay, all this stuff. Learning about all this stuff, researching, doing all this stuff. I'm tired of not having this stuff done. It annoys me to have this stuff in my mind. I want it finished in its sellable product form, in its book, DVD form, whatever, and I want it selling. I don't want to think about this stuff no more. I'm tired. So, I'm going to go full on. I'm going to go full on militia. Military form. Roman Empire form. And I'm going to crank this stuff out. Starting today. We're going to go full on. Pump up the jam. Crank out the business products mode this year. Okay, this is me talking to myself like a pit boss to all my workers and stuff. Like, there's no more loose ends. This is how my organization works for my business. This is how I patrol myself. Is I always speak stuff into existence and then I execute. Even if there's nobody around. Even if there's nobody around working, I pretend I'm an invisible employee, and I'm the pit boss talking to all my employees. I'm absolutely 100% for real. You know what I mean? That's just how I conduct it. So this has been the ZAPS number 171 of the Zombie Apocalypse Pandemic Survival. Your host, Chris Borges of the Chris Borges First to Beast podcast. That's all I got going for today, you guys. We'll get some. I'll show you guys some daily top 10 items I'm posting up for tomorrow, and I'll give you guys a little bit of an update, as I will be every other single day, for 5 to 10, 15-minute clips. So thank you all for tuning in. This has been Zaps. I'm Chris Borges, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next one. Take care.